up? Welcome to N.A.P, Nerdified Average Podcast, episode 7.
N.A.P.
Today we're talking about the finale of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
The last episode.
Let's get all the click words out of the way. Breakdown, hidden secrets, Easter eggs, references, whatever.
What are these hashtags?
Yeah.
This man's got hashtags in the video.
He's a robot. All right, let's get right into it. What happens in the beginning?
Death. Everyone dies.
The beginning
The snap.
feels like you're watching the end.
Thanos.
This is my first note that I took of the episode. It was like 12:30 at night. Some of these notes I don't know what I meant by them, but I just put big kick Batroc. It opens up with
Big kick.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It opens up with them
Oh,
just
we
I
did it
forgot
right.
that was
Big
his
kick.
name. I thought you were just making up words.
No. But it just opens up right where how the last episode ended at the New
The
York.
Flag Smashers at the
GNC
GRC
vote.
GRC meeting.
Is it GRC or GNC?
I think it's GRC.
GRC.
GNC is
Global-
wait.
It's global.
Oh, yeah. That's like the protein powder place.
They're at the protein powder meeting.
They're flax, bro. They're just
They can't be letting anyone get as strong as them.
And they're all buff and stuff, like talking like Arnold. We're here to take the protein.
send the refugees
No, that's what Mason and I were saying that for
That is
one
hilarious.
part of the episode. You're like, basically, these super soldiers are just bodybuilders.
Yeah, a bullet can easily kill him. You're just a bodybuilder. That's
Yeah,
all
there's
they
nothing
are.
special about him.
But yeah, so it opens
But-
up with at the GRC. They're about to do the vote. The Flag Smashers shut it down.
They throw some gas.
And
They
it's
try
on,
to
the
get
whole
everyone
thing's
out
on
of there.
lockdown.
They evacuate
SWAT,
everybody.
NYPD are all there.
And then we see
It's cool. You see Bucky. I like that Bucky is recognized, even though like if no one's ever seen him before. Well, I guess people know who the Avengers are and whatnot. But like he just walks up to those soldiers and they're just like Sergeant Bucky. Like they just
Sergeant
know
Barnes?
who he is. Sergeant Barnes.
like you're the guy that killed the Prime Minister, or not the Prime Minister, the King of Wakanda.
Yeah, right. Hey, you're that guy. But no, yeah, it's just cool.
Well,
he
when
just
they-
walks up.
Yeah, when they see him, and
Sergeant
then we
Barnes.
see a random person walk up. You're like, who the heck is this?
Oh, okay,
And
yeah.
then pulls off her face. And it's
Yeah, that was
Sharon.
some weird like Mission Impossible right there.
Yeah.
Just pulls her face off and then she's like, "Hey, it's me."
It's the same thing
It's like,
in
oh, Sharon, why are you?
from in Winter Soldier when what's her name? Natasha
Yeah.
had that thing on as one of
It was
the
like
senators.
Yeah, it was like the same thing. No, you also see I like Bucky's talking to Sam and you see him kind of just fly, but you don't really know what he's. The one thing I noticed from that was his little like normally his like jetpack is like a red fire,
Just like
and this was
regular.
like a cool like a white one.
I just
So right there, I
recognized
was
he had
kinda like,
wings
oh.
again.
He got the
Yeah,
speed
obviously.
And I was
boost.
like,
got wings.
oh.
Yeah, he's flying. I mean, I just saw the toy, so I was like, oh my,
Yeah, I know.
there it is.
Yeah, Hunter, we saw the toy. The toy spoiled.
Hunter saw the toy in like episode 2.
Yeah.
Also, this company that makes Christmas ornaments, I guess they spoiled the toy too, or they spoiled the costume as well. I saw like some video where this guy was like, yeah, he's like, so I just got the article for this company, and he's like, I'm flipping through, and he's like, I get to the section with all the Marvel ornaments, and he's like, look at that right there. He's like, that's the new Falcon suit.
That's
Man,
what
you gotta
screws
read.
over Marvel because they've had a lot of their stuff kind of spoiled from toys.
Even
and
Star
stuff.
Wars too.
Yeah.
Basically, Disney needs
When
to get a handle on the toy companies.
The whole Dark Ray thing got spoiled.
Yeah.
And Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
That we saw the toy like
Or
2 months ago.
Or do you think like they want the spoil because it kind of makes the hype a little more? Like they purposely are like, hey,
I don't know, kind of ruins
put
it.
the toy out.
Yeah.
Put the toy out.
I don't know. I wouldn't do that.
No, I don't know.
I would be like, damn.
But yeah, so the GRC, they
That's when
pretty
we
much-
see.
yeah, you
That's when we see right after we see Sharon. It's when we see Cap fly in straight through
flies
the
in.
window and
Can I just say,
Big kick,
him flying
Batroc.
through the window
Batroc.
reminded me of the scene in Incredibles where Mr. Incredible busts through the window to go fight Bon Voyage.
Bon voyage.
when he's with Incredible.
oh
no.
yeah.
Does he bust in the
In
window
the
or does
first
Incredible?
Incredibles.
No, he gets him.
No, yeah.
The scene is there. I don't remember if Incredible is the one that flies in with his all janky boots or if it doesn't
Mr.
matter.
Incredible
That's
saves
what
him.
the scene reminded me of.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that's
You
when
feel
we
it? It does.
You
we
still
see Batroc that's when we see him and Falcon fight, or him and Captain America
Yeah.
fight. And I said big kick Batroc because that's literally all he does in the fight. He just kicks him. He doesn't do anything else in the
He's
fight
the
but
worst
kick.
character. Like,
he's all about
it's
that
so-
martial arts.
he
man.
adds nothing. His acting's bad.
You know, though, one thing I
I'm glad
noticed
he's
though
dead.
is, Sam obviously still.
What? He's dead?
Sam still isn't, as strong, obviously, because he doesn't have super serum. So it's like
He's really just an
that
average
fight.
dude.
That fight was a real one-on-one fight. Like you could tell too. Like Sam, I think throws the shield at one point, and it just like hits something and falls to the ground, and he kind of looks like, oh
He threw a
crap.
chair at his shield.
That's what it was. Yeah.
I was watching. I was like,
like
how
what?
does the little chair hit the vibranium?
They both evenly bounce
shield?
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of
Like,
dumb.
bro, that shit will still keep going.
It'll cut through the chair.
But I do like that him fighting with their shield is more realistic because when Cap, when he fought with their shield, man, this dude would throw the shield, it would bounce off like 10 things and still come perfectly back to
That
him.
did happen in this episode, though.
when
They're all on the ground,
at
the
the very
construction
end,
site.
yeah. But still, it's just like I always like thought like that was something like real silly about Captain America's shield is like this man can throw it and it perfectly just ding 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 and comes back to him and he just catches it like, yep.
He
he's
had
the
a deep
perfect
relationship
man.
with the shield that we didn't see on camera, and I'm kind of glad we didn't see because he might have been doing some weird stuff with the shield.
Oh.
Whoa,
right.
That
okay.
scene went on for a while, and it involved
Sam and the shield.
Sam
What?
having to no. The whole opening it
whole
involved
opening, yeah.
the helicopter scene.
Oh,
Let's talk about it all because then, we see the NYPD pretty
It's
much
not
take,
really the
take
NYPD.
Well, yeah, they take the senator and all the other people in the meeting in the armed vehicles.
They split them into 3 groups: 2 in the vehicles and then 1 in the
One goes
helicopter.
in the helicopter. And their whole idea is at first, what they think, well, I guess everyone but Carly, they think that they're just going to kidnap them and hold them as hostages. But really, Carly, at that one point, it's like, we should just let's kill one of the trucks. And you could tell the other people were like, what? No, like, this is not what we're doing. And she's just like, no, like, we got to do it, like, for the movement, whatever. So,
Zemo was right about her.
but yeah, so Sharon follows one of the trucks. Bucky's supposed to follow one of the
Bucky
trucks.
on his motorcycle.
Yeah, and then Sam basically flies after the helicopter and stuff. So
Yeah, and then Bucky starts fighting all the flag smashers, and then our little
The goat, John Walker.
little boy
Carly Morgenthau!
with his new shield.
his janky shield. That
It
very first
surprisingly worked
punch, he
decent.
punches it right away and it just dents it immediately. And you can tell
His fist kind of went through it, and I was like, oh, he's done.
This man's like trying to hold it back, and he's just like, you could tell he's like, oh crap, like my shield's not good.
For him to just make that himself, it worked pretty decent on that throw.
Yeah.
That was a smooth throw.
What are your thoughts though on him, like appearing in that way?
And him almost
like
like
it. I told
because
Mason, I was like-
him not being U.S. agent, him still trying to be Captain America.
I told Mason, I was like, he's doing the right thing, but I still don't like him.
yeah, I
It
think
definitely
he
helped
was-
his character.
Yeah,
I was just disappointed.
And that
I was like, I wanted to
see
see a cool fight. Like, I don't care about the flag smashers. They're one of the worst villains.
The Flag Smashers and Carly Morgenthau, I was going to get to it when we talk about it later, but she's the most boring MCU villain, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I don't know what she'd be referred to as the most boring one of all time.
That's why it should have been.
She's in a way-
U.S. agent.
'cause she's not
final
even-
battle.
Well, she's not really like a villain. She's more just like a.
That's why I said like villain, quote unquote, whatever
she's
people want to refer to
she's
it
just
as.
based on
They are the main villains of this
She's
show.
based on the Flag Smasher, which I don't know his first name, but his name is the
Probably Carl.
whatever that is, something.
Like,
What's her name?
Well, I feel like-
Morgenthau or something like
Something
that.
like
Yeah.
that. But I feel like this show is a more realistic take on it, so she's not going to be like super
Yeah, this
like,
one guy that's like this.
over blown out, like crazy super villain, like a Loki or something.
I think it was their way of like, trying to make it a more realistic.
It's like a more human.
This whole show has been like a very real, like probably most real Marvel.
But we're not
thing.
watching Marvel for real villains.
I know.
I'm watching Marvel for
I want some
crazy
crazy-
They just
Thanos
finished
type villains.
Thanos.
Like, I don't want to see little girl beating up.
But I think it was good. I
30-year-olds.
feel like it was good that they switched it up because some people would be like, all right, you guys are doing nothing but the
Nah.
same thing. It's getting boring.
Dude,
people.
Carly was still whooping on.
Oh, when she was fighting
fake
John
Cap
Walker,
over
yeah.
here, man.
Yeah, one-on-one.
There was a couple points where I was like, yo,
Oh,
is
no.
he going to like end her right now?
Oh no, and then she straight up just kicks him in the head and like pretty much almost knocks him out.
That was
I was
nice.
like, yo, she's just kicking butt.
And then at the same time, while they're fighting, you get Captain America trying to save the people in the helicopter.
Yeah.
No, I think, okay, going back to your comment, I think Sharon, no, I'll save that for later because we're not at that point in the episode yet.
Yeah. So what is just fast
happens
forward?
next?
Basically, fast forward. Sharon like follows that dude. She puts a little gas bomb. That was kind of
She
crazy. That
kills that
little
fool.
gas bomb. She like sneaks it into his vest, and then he like drives away, and it pops, and it straight up like melted his face.
She said it was
Wait,
like
why did I
mercury.
not see that part?
Yeah, she was like
Mercury
a little
something.
mercury gas bomb.
Like,
Whatever.
wait,
I
how do
was
you
eating my
casually have
sandwich when
that
that
on you?
happened. I didn't see that.
She didn't kill him. She straight.
No, but that right
murdered
there,
him.
I almost was like a little hint of like
She's on the edge.
Something's up with her because like none of the good guys would have done something like that.
I hope she turns out to be a scroll.
I hope so too, because right now she
'Cause-
has nothing going for her.
Yeah, I don't
But-
care for her.
And then
If she's the main villain of next season,
If there is a next season.
yeah, right. And then Bucky finally
gonna
catches
suck.
up. Bucky catches up to that truck, and he's got to punch that little spider-looking thing off the door to
yeah,
get
because
everyone
the Flag
out.
Smasher locks everyone in.
Yeah, how
So-
strong is that spider thing? What is that made of? Vibranium? He has a vibranium arm.
Yeah.
He's a super
This
soldier.
man is
He's
punching
socking
it.
that, and it takes like a
because
minute.
it's
for
a
it to
real
break.
show. We're in the
Right.
Marvel universe, and
That
we
man
got
is-
superheroes,
That
and
man's
they can't
juiced
break
up
things.
with the strongest metal on the planet, and he's punch as hard as he can. It isn't breaking until
Yeah, and then
it is just for suspense. So I'm not going to be like,
If it were me
"Ugh,
making
it's
the
not
show,
real."
Sam Wilson would have taken the serum. He would have been crazy buff.
Oh,
just
I was
killing everybody.
so
Batroc would have been cooler. Had his real suit in the comics.
and then
Yeah.
still got killed.
Still got
Still
murdered,
died.
like, neck broken.
So I looked it up.
You just really like the dark DC stuff.
I just want to see you fighting in an action show
I was
That's
trying
what
to look
the
it
whole
up.
first 25 minutes was.
Does Sam eventually die in the comics?
with children
I have no
fighting.
idea.
Everybody dies at some
children?
point. I feel like he has to.
Carly is a child,
Oh, true.
yeah, she's a kid.
and she's the main villain.
So I was trying to look up today if Sam actually dies in the comic at some point, but I couldn't find anything. The one thing I did find though is that there is some point that basically he gets injured and he's like bleeding or something like that, and Captain America saves him by giving him his blood, which has the superhero super soldier
Superhero juice.
superhero juice
Superhero
Serum
juice.
sauce.
soup sauce.
Soup sauce. Imagine them trying to explain that in the movies. Oh no, Sam, you're hurt. Take my blood.
So-
here's my blood.
Oh, I feel
So-
good. It's like, okay,
And
Steve
guys.
Rogers
Rogers is
heals
not
him.
dead. He's on the moon.
Steve Rogers is
And they
dead
confirmed it
and
in the
gone.
show.
By giving Sam the soup sauce.
The soup sauce, baby. Pumped him full of that
they had
soup sauce.
one of the main heroes die,
He's not dead.
and then they didn't even like have a memorial for him. They
Because he's
didn't.
not dead.
That's the only reason I think he might not be dead, but I
what
hope
I'm
he's,
saying,
I
he's
hope
not
he's
dead.
dead.
What's the point of him being alive and old on the moon, Evan?
Because he's coming back. They're going to cut to Nick Fury up there, and
not
he's going
even
to be like,
on
oh,
the
you know,
He's an old man.
Steve's on the treadmill getting back into
There's no
shape.
youth serum.
I don't know. You don't know
Super
that.
youth- the
This
youth,
man is-
the youth juice. Yo,
Youth
Steve
soup
Rogers.
juice. Got that soup
I don't know.
juice.
they gotta just give him another dose of the soup.
Steve
juice.
Rogers is dead.
Steve Rogers is a scroll this whole
Sam
time.
Wilson is the new.
That old man
Everyone's
version.
a scroll.
Everyone's a scroll.
Just everyone.
No, okay, we're going to go off topic a little bit, but also not really. You were telling us about the guy in Spider-Man, Doc Ock. I saw the interview where
Oh.
he said no one, or the director for the next Spider-Man movie said no one in the MCU ever really dies.
Yeah.
Captain America's not dead. They
All
never
right.
said he never died in the first place.
I would like for him to be
I mean,
alive.
I'm sure.
I think Hydra
pretty
Cap
sure
would
Tony
be
Stark
sweet.
is dead.
Did you see people posted
Pretty
a
sure he's
billboard
dead.
yesterday in LA
Yeah.
saying they want Tony Stark to come back?
It was trending.
How?
Bring back Tony
I
Stark.
don't
No,
know.
leave him dead.
This
He
man
was a
died.
bad character anyway. He deserved to be dead.
Whoa.
Not a bad character. He was a bad guy. Like overall, he was a bad guy.
This man literally made the Avengers, though.
He was one of the best
So-
characters
Okay.
in Marvel.
After, let's see, which I'm
Don't
thinking
mean to
which
play
movie.
devil's advocate.
Once he
Yo,
invented
but-
time travel, they could have killed him off right there. Boom.
Mason-
Because he served no purpose after that. All
Man,
right, but
jeez.
back to Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Are we
Wait,
just-
how is everyone in Marvel universe alive? Because of
What?
Iron Man and the snap.
Literally anybody else could have done the snap and died the same way he did.
I don't think so. No, because he had the suit. You need
And
that
there was
suit.
only one
Give it to
way,
Peter Parker.
And Doctor Strange knew that it was only through Iron
Yep.
Man that
Who
it would
cares?
happen.
He
They
said,
would've died.
he said out of like
Out of the
millions
14
of
killing.
ways.
Do it again. All right, whatever. Back to the show. So
We're
after
gonna have an episode in this. I'm gonna cook you.
after what felt like an hour,
Okay,
of
so
them-
that was just
I'm gonna
round
rip you a
one.
new one.
yeah, I can't wait.
I'm gonna put my
All right, what
soup
happened
juice.
next?
Whatever. So
Mason's notes say 3 amigos.
yeah,
Yeah,
Captain
I don't
America.
know. In my notes, it just says
It
3
was probably
amigos.
Bucky, Sam, and John Walker.
Oh,
It
well, I
probably
have the
was
whole
that.
Oh my god.
walkthrough.
Bruh. I'm
I
just,
just watched the episode this morning.
but yeah. So
I was
after
just
what
doing
felt
crazy.
like an hour of them fighting, they go and chase down the Flag Smashers as they're leaving.
No, hold on. We're missing some big parts.
What part?
Because then
The whole episode just revolves around
whole episode
one
is one
place.
big part.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we
it's
gotta
just
break down
all
the fight.
one. They don't
So-
go anywhere. They literally are there.
Captain
the whole time.
America, big moment for him. Fake Captain America, I'll say. He either goes after Carly, who killed his best friend,
Oh yeah.
or he has the moment to save the people
To
and
save
really,
these people.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Redeems himself.
Redeem himself.
He does the good thing. He tries to save the car, but then the Flag Smashers attack him. So then he falls off the edge.
Hits his back
And
on the
then-
beam.
Why isn't the car falling?
Oh my god.
What's going on? Captain America. The real Cap.
He's using his little boosters with, and then he has 2. I didn't know he had.
He reminded
2
me of
little,
Iron Man in that
Red
scene.
Wings.
Red
Yeah.
Wings.
That reminded me of the scene in Spider-Man where
Yeah,
Iron Man
yeah.
is pushing the boat back together and he's got all the little ones.
There's like multiple scenes. I feel like there's so many Marvel like saving. Like think of when Cap is holding like the helicopter. This
That's one of the
man's-
cool
That's what,
things
that's,
in
what I,
the
man's
MCU.
that's what I
flexing
thought
over
of when
here.
Bucky was ripping off the lock because he was like just focusing on
Yeah.
his bicep.
I feel like everyone just goes back to the Predator handshake.
Right.
Like that's like
Oh,
the most
yeah.
iconic handshake of just like 2 super buff dudes just flexing as a handshake.
Imagine
You
them
son
on
of
the
a-
soup serum.
Oh,
Well,
See-
we need Arnold in the
that's-
Marvel universe.
that's
God,
what is
no.
kind
Him
of
and
funny
Spider-Man.
going
I'd
back
rather
to.
have Brendan Fraser than Arnold.
no.
Oh my god,
no.
that's what is funny though about going back to what Mason said about all the people with soup sauce, soup juice, is that they're all the most regular looking people. It's like it would have been cooler if they were to like a little bit more like buff looking people.
Like purple stuff
Yeah,
flowing through
like-
their veins.
so it
like,
made
Dude,
them
they look like Bane.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
green.
something sweet to
Stuff
make it
going
look
through.
like so more people are more scared to like oh dang and like
That's
made it
what
more
I'm
cool for them to
saying.
fight.
They
Who
look like
wants to
that,
see a
that
little girl?
239-pound woman boxer that I showed you today.
Just big and beefy.
She was massive.
That's what I'm saying. Like it would have been so much
0%
cooler.
body fat.
Like think of it the first time they met them on top of the truck when they're fighting on top of the truck. If it's just like a bunch of like super buff people trying to fight like Bucky and Sam,
I would have been
like
like,
you'd have
you
been
know
like,
what?
what's happening? Instead, yeah, it's this little girl who's like beating them up, and you're like, okay, that's stupid.
So you imagine, episode starts. You got U.S. agent walking in, new spray painted suit, his ghetto shield, and
Yeah,
then they just throw it down for like 30 minutes.
of just them fighting.
Yeah. I said let's finish running through and then we can
'Cause it
give our
dis-
personal
It
feelings on
disappointed
it.
me when I saw him teaming up with like Bucky and Sam.
I like that. I'm glad they did
I
that.
was like,
Because then
this guy
when,
sucks.
Then when Thunderbolts come, you don't just like exactly like full on hate him. Like
Are Thunderbolts
like,
bad? Because I don't know anything about Thunderbolts.
they're just like the anti-hero. They're like
yeah.
Deadpool's, a group of them that
Yeah.
do. It's like Suicide Squad,
Oh,
basically.
man.
But so
I
yeah,
could go without it.
Falcon grabs the car full of the senators. He flies, puts them back up onto the thing, or like the scaffolding or
Yeah, it was
whatever.
like scaffolding because it was
And
like
That's
construction.
when all the Flag Smashers and Carly all
Run away.
run away in the
They decided to
construction
run.
site. And then,
then
Sharon
Captain
meets,
America sons the senators when they're set free.
Well, that's way.
That's like 30 minutes down the line.
Wait, really?
This
Yeah.
man just cuts literally to the end.
Hey,
Yeah.
I only watched
One of the
it
biggest
once.
parts of the episode.
So the
is
Flag
Sharon
Smashers run.
Scene.
Yeah, they
And
run
then
and
they're
then
at
Sharon Carter.
New Orleans.
I'm going
just
to be
eating
honest.
some
I
food.
could not care less about Sharon Carter, so I kind of just wiped all of her
obviously,
scenes
but-
from my brain.
No, but
She is by far the most boring villain.
Sharon runs into Carly and
well, they all split up first. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're all running together, and then they see people split. So they're like, so Bucky and fake Cap run one way, and then the real Cap, aka Sam, he chases, follows, and then so it's like they're all split up, and then Sharon basically comes
Sharon
across
sees Carly and she's like,
right away.
"What are you doing? Like, why'd
I'm
you betray
disappointed
me?"
in you.
She's
Yeah.
like, you know, you can
And then
come
you're
back.
just like,
Yeah, right when she said, she was like,
gosh.
You
Why
know,
couldn't you
like-
have died in Madripoor?
Yeah, she is a dumb villain,
Why couldn't
and
they have just never brought her back?
Yeah.
This is what I put in my
She's still a
notes.
baddie though. but, like, you know,
power broker.
well, no, and like
I still don't even know the power.
No,
I
you're
haven't
not.
seen episode 3 still.
because Carly basically says it. She's like, "Oh, what? You want us to come back because you need your muscle?" She's like, "Oh, you're the power broker."
Yeah.
Oh.
In my notes, I just put Sharon as a power broker, comma, big whoop, eye roll emoji.
Yeah, wow.
We all knew. We all figured.
As soon as they had it where
It's like-
she in episode 3 when she's on the phone, like, yeah, we got a big problem. You could kind of assume, okay.
She's
been talking about
talking
the
to the
power
French
broker.
guy. She's
Oh,
talking
like
to
Dracus
Batroc.
or whatever his
Yeah.
name is.
They like spoiled it already
Batroc
in
goes way
the
off.
episode. So it was just as a upsetting thing as the last episode because I wasn't here. But with the big cameo of that lady, it's like I get who her character is, and she's the one who starts. What's the group called?
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. Such a dumb name too. Like for a team of bad guys, they're called the Thunderbolts. Like,
Stanley's just
awesome.
looking at you from heaven right now, like, shut the hell up. It's a great name.
Stanley? No, I'm just
Stanley?
Dude,
yeah,
you mean
classic, good old Stanley.
Stanley Yelnats? This man over here is like, what do you mean? He stole half of his ideas. So
Yeah, so we get power broker revealed to
Yeah.
be Sharon Carter. Oh,
And then
crazy big
Carly
reveal.
shoots her.
Carly shoots her, and then like I thought-
almost got the job done.
yeah.
Almost.
I thought when Sam,
Batroc gets killed too
Backshot
Well,
gets
yeah.
lit
so
up.
in the same thing.
yeah. So Sharon shoots Batroc.
because he's like, I'll reveal your
and then
identity.
Carly
blah, blah, blah.
shoots her, and then
Guys,
Sam walks
it's like
over
this. It's like the scene in The Office where
Oh
Michael
my
Scott, Dwight, and Toby or whatever his name, Andy, whatever his name is, they're like, you know, forget it.
I was
guy that
hoping we
only
would
knows-
never ever mention the office.
I've only seen The Office
And we did.
once, and it's enough for the rest of my life.
Same.
but I think that
This is an official
thought
Office
that-
hate podcast.
It's a good
Okay.
show. It's just overhyped.
no more office talk.
Sorry.
I thought that Sam, when he ran in, I thought Carly was gonna be like, yeah, I thought she would have said something about Sharon, like Sharon's the power broker, like, cause you know, like the whole time Sam's been trying to like get to Carly to like kind of make her good again and for her to stop doing what she's doing. So I thought, yeah, when he ran in, that she was gonna be like, you know, and like do the whole like point, like it's her, and then Sharon would be like, no, don't listen to her, she's
And
the
then
bad
Sam
one.
murders Sharon.
Both of
Cold-blooded.
them.
With his wing,
Just
his new
slits
wing
it.
comes out, chops her head
Both
off.
Just
No,
slice.
like in Endgame
No,
where
it just
he
goes-
stabbed
Oh,
that one thing on both of them. Just
Oh, I did think that's tight when they were fighting and his wings went into the ground to like hold
Oh, yeah.
himself. I was like, yo, that's kind of tight.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so they fight. Or
Oh,
they
it's
don't
the-
fight. Carly fights.
That whole time she was getting pissed
Yeah.
off because he wouldn't fight back.
Yeah.
Carly's trying to fight Sam.
She's gamer
Yeah.
raging. Fight me, fight me.
I'm not gonna fight you. What is it? That's from a movie where they do the same thing.
It was in Winter
It's like,
Soldier.
I'm not gonna fight you.
It was
I'm
in Winter
thinking of
Soldier.
A different movie.
Oh.
No, yeah, there's a different movie.
I was
Because yeah,
thinking of-
as I was watching it, I was like thinking, I was like, yo, this is like, I swear this is from another movie.
Oh,
Because the
I don't
person's
know.
just getting beat up too. Like they're just getting hit.
Well,
and
yeah.
they're like, fight me.
it literally mirrors exactly in Winter Soldier, which is kind of important because it was Captain America and Bucky just punching him on top of the shield helicarrier. And
Oh, yeah, 'cause Cap
Cap's
is like,
I'm not gonna fight you, Bucky.
Mm.
And he's just getting beat. So that's
I
like,
remember.
I guess
That's
you
his
really
Captain
can't do
America.
this all day.
Whoa. Whoa. we
Kevin
just leaked
Feige
them.
had a plan.
Imagine Kevin Feige on this.
Dude,
When you said that, it
Kevin-
reminded me of
Feige, bro.
Martin had a dream. Kendrick had a
Kendrick.
dream. Sorry.
Kevin, we need you
But
on
guys,
the
The
podcast.
Office, right?
Yeah, please stop.
But yeah, so Carly fights Sam.
so they start fighting.
Sam refuses. She was about to like
She disarms
hit
him.
the
His
shield
shield's on the
away.
ground. She's going to pull a pistol on him. And then Sharon
does what we've all wanted to do this entire
pulls
show.
the trigger on her and
Shoots
puts
Carly.
one in her.
Kills Carly. And then it's so stupid, her death. It's when she got shot, she's just on the ground. I'm sorry. You're not sorry. You're literally
Yeah,
not
you're
sorry.
not.
Why would you say
He
that?
gave you so many chances.
and
to
you were
stop
like,
what
we're
you're
gonna
doing.
kill them. We gotta do to get the message around the world. And then as soon as you get shot and you're about to die, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm not.
Yeah.
Bro, it's
Shut
just
up.
your, it's your
You're so
typical
dumb.
movie ending that happens every time.
And then it was kind of lame how like Sam had to carry her out, like as if almost like she was a hero. Like I feel like the way he carried her out, it was kind of like brought her to the ambulance and put her on the gurney or whatever. It was kind of like
I feel like he carried
bro,
her like she was
I'd be
just
like-
a kid, but she's dead now.
I'd be like, bro, she's the bad guy. You should have just left her in there.
I think his
What do you
main
mean?
reason
I
to
told
bring
him,
her
what are you
was
doing?
because
He
of the
left
senators.
Sharon to walk out.
I told
Yeah.
I told Mason, that's funny. Well, honestly, she should walk out. She sucks.
She should die. in
Sharon
there.
was shot though.
The
like,
only reason Sharon shot Carly was to
keep her
cover
good.
her
I
own.
think, yeah.
Keep it
Yeah,
clean.
she's
So
like,
she didn't
she
know.
probably didn't even care if Sam got hit or not.
I think, because maybe she thought that Carly would eventually
Because those
say
are the
something.
only two
It
people
just-
that knew about her being the power broker, and she's like, gotta
And she basically
air out
tries
the
to kill them
witnesses.
both.
It makes no sense why she is bad.
I guess they're gonna
Why in
talk
your
about
right
it later.
mind, Marvel, do you
Yeah.
make her a bad person?
She
all
got
of a
blipped
sudden?
away too.
All of a sudden, she's just
So she had 3
head
months.
of all of Madripoor. She's the head.
In 3
They're
months,
probably
she
gonna-
became the
Sharon.
power
They're
broker.
probably gonna bring it up again.
That's some
You just
BS,
gotta wait
dude.
because
So
Marvel's
dumb.
got this plan for the next 30 years.
No, that's stupid. In 3 months, she got blipped. This is set, 3 months after the end of Endgame?
Yeah.
She got blipped.
3 months, she became
Snap
the
came back.
head of Madripoor, one of the most crazy.
And becomes this
cities
power
in-
broker. She's like the biggest like mobster, basically. Everyone's like listening to her.
Sharon, little Sharon Carter.
I feel like she said something in this episode too.
That's why I think
like,
she's got to be a scroll.
kind of like they did something
has to
wrong.
be.
I thought you said squirrel.
Because then
Nah, squirrel.
She's a squirrel.
that,
She's a
that would
squirrel.
be a good explanation of how she could have got it. One, she could be multiple people, so she could do things that
Yeah, it's not
just her
actually
couldn't.
Sharon.
And she could have not gotten blipped. She was just scrolled. Scrolled? Is that the
It's been
term
a,
for
she,
it?
it's a
She
scroll the whole
camouflages
time.
someone else.
Yeah.
Are scroll people good though?
Yes.
Some are good, some are bad.
Mm.
But then it would be a perfect lead to the
Taylor.
Secret Invasion show to
Which
make
is-
her
Yeah,
a
which is
scroll.
all about
But no.
scrolls.
You just have to. No.
Well, hey, we never know.
But no,
Hopefully.
so then
I'm hoping.
So Captain
Yeah.
America
Scroll.
comes with Carly's body.
and he has
Then he
and
has the big-
I don't even
the big
remember
Captain
how he
America
put it
moment.
down. I just remember he shows up with her body,
On
and
the
the next
gurney.
thing I see,
I just said he
He's
put her
sunning
on the
her.
gurney.
oh,
He puts her on the gurney and they just walk away with her, and
Well,
then he just starts
he
talking.
starts talking to the senators about
He's kind of like telling them Carly's
Look
like
at-
the point Carly's trying
yeah.
to make.
she
Yeah.
died because of you, pretty much. That's
Yeah.
why he brought her, I think.
Yeah.
To show, like, look at what you guys did. And then they're like, no, you just don't understand. He's like, what do you mean I don't understand? I'm a
That was
black man
actually
in-
really good.
in Stars and Stripes.
That
And
was
Isaiah
like
Bradley's
a super
watching.
emotional, like really good speech. Actually, like
Yeah.
listening to that speech, I was like, "Dang!" I was like, "This man over here
This
is
man's a
flaming
goat.
these guys."
I put my notes. The speech to the senators was a snooze fest. It was so
What?
boring.
He
Wait,
just wants
what?
action. But yeah, it was.
I didn't just want to act.
this
That
is
was
a-
just so.
Are you
This
talking
is
about
part of the
force
realness
and
of the
He
pain?
show.
talks about that whole.
It's so forced, and he's like,
That was a good speech.
"Hey, well,
though.
you know, you guys, you're sitting in your chairs on your high horses, and you don't know what the little guys like." And the senators are all like,
This was necessary.
"Wow, yeah." It's just boring. I think it was kind of lame.
No, it was good. It was a good speech, and then I like how he said the whole thing about like he's like, "Yeah, I'm not that blonde haired, blue eyed guy," and it
Yeah.
showed.
It was good for Isaiah Bradley.
It showed Isaiah
for him to
Bradley.
be watching to see like who he just told Sam.
Oh, yeah, 'cause that-
no right-minded black man would ever wear that.
Wasn't
And
Sam's sister
here
watching that on the
wearing
news
it.
too?
Yeah, they all watched.
Yeah,
they were all
Torres.
watching.
They
I
were
like
all
how
watching.
also like I think right when he walked up, the senator at first was like, "Ooh, who made you Captain America?" Like that was like
Yeah.
he was kind of like,
Oh, then like,
like, bro,
bro,
like,
did
bro,
the
Steve
government
did.
appoint you?
Yeah,
that?
he's like-
Steve made me Captain America.
he's like, yeah, the Captain America made me the Captain America.
Yeah,
so
so
not
I'm
you.
Captain
Who are you?
America.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, bro, he's like, I gave you the shield. You're supposed to put it in the museum. All of a sudden, you're like, we got a new Captain America
See, in
over
my
here.
show, Sam would have walked up and just murdered the senator.
"See, that's
Oh, this-
why we need."
Oh, this shield? Straight through the throat.
Sam
No,
commits murder on the news and just like the last
Yeah,
Captain
wait.
America,
Call,
and then
calling,
gets stripped of his title.
Yeah. Talking about the shield, calling back to the episode where he's literally beating the dude like with the shield and just like keeps hitting him. One, I was like, why is it taking so long to kill this man? I was like, this is the strongest metal in the world, like is known as the Marvel Fit. I was like, I felt like it
He's
should
got
have been
the soup juice.
Yeah, he's got the soup juice. I thought it should have been a one and done, just clean, takes the dude's head off. and
How
then just picks
dull
it
is
up.
the shield on
Because
the
he's
end?
still scrawny.
He's still
That's
strong.
also one thing that
I feel
don't
like you probably did kill him. Well, it obviously didn't because you saw him like reacting
he's
to
like,
the hits.
"Oh."
But
That's
he
what
was
I'm
just
saying.
Biting
he
his
was
lip.
just going to chop him up and whatnot.
I think
He's
they
going
should
for
have got
blood.
someone more bulky and crazier than White Russell. Because if you're going to be
Like
U.S.
Arnold?
agent, you need to be like, crazy. and
You
US
can fix that in CGI. Why Russell's got crazy eyes.
Look it. He's gonna be later in the show.
his voice
US
is just
agent.
kind of scrawny.
They're gonna get him. They're gonna get him on that. They're gonna get him on that Marvel workout system, like Kumail Nanjiani.
Oh, dude,
Fool's
just that, it's his
sexy,
voice.
bro.
Like
He's
his
gonna
role.
he's gonna hit up that Marvel gym and get jacked in like a couple months, and then
That guy's
when he
on
comes back,
steroids, bro. You turn
no,
on
they're
that,
all on
he's on
steroids
steroids.
for sure, bro. Even what's her name in Thor?
Oh,
The photos of Natalie Portman that came
Oh,
out?
she's actually on soup juice.
Bro,
Oh, is she buff?
Dude, she's got
Wait, you don't
buff.
remember the
See?
photos?
I don't know what they.
I showed you them.
All
I
right,
don't
so
remember her being buff. I just remember her
for
being
those of
there.
you listening and watching, so for that new upcoming Thor movie, Natalie
Massive.
Portman, she for sure worked out with Chris Hemsworth because she's looking buff.
Look up Natalie Portman for behind the scenes.
Yeah, like she's
Set photos.
yeah Thor
Yeah.
set photos. So there's a photo of her on set, and she's wearing like a cut off tee with the sleeves off. Bro, she got the shoulders and the arms. She's looking ripped. And this is coming from, especially just like
Oh yeah, no, I do remember that. Yeah, she's full.
from knowing her as like, oh, Anakin, stop, you're killing me. From like the little Padme.
Anakin, get off me. I can take him.
I know.
Anakin, bend over.
Whoa.
Who said that? Anyway, so what happens next?
Then it kind of goes to the next day. I think Sam, or no, is it that night still that Sam goes to see Isaiah Bradley? Because it's nighttime when he goes to visit him.
I feel like it's like, no, it's nighttime when he's talking to the senator, and it's like
No, it's daytime.
dusk, sunset.
It had to be
Oh.
a
He
whole
talks to
different
him.
day
It's a
when
whole
because they
different-
got the statue up.
yeah. Or it's got to be weeks later then. Like it's
Yeah.
got to be sometime later. But
Well, hold on.
Marvel
Before
just-
we
I feel like, is there
before we
anything
go to
happens
that,
in
there's
between
one
that?
big thing that happens. We see the flag smashers who are captured by
Oh,
the
yeah.
NYPD.
Oh.
They get placed in the car, and as they're getting placed in the car, the Navy
Yeah.
officer comes up to him and goes, "One world," and then you're like,
You're
"Oh
like-
snap!"
You're like, oh,
Everyone's in on it.
snap. What the heck? And,
And
then they
then-
start pulling away. Boom. And then
little butler old man
And
just
then Alfred.
murdered.
Yeah, Alfred over here.
Alfred's a murderer.
Wait, when is Alfred? Who is Alfred related? Or that guy, the older guy related?
He's
to?
Zemo.
Zemo's.
He's
Remember the
basically
plane?
Zemo's Alfred. It's
Was it in
Zemo's
episode
butler.
3?
Yeah, we
Because
saw
I
the
haven't seen
plane.
episode 3.
Oh.
That's the one where I yeah.
So
But-
Evan
no,
just
I was
sees
so
wait,
lost.
wait, yeah. Evan just sees this old man blow up the car.
No, literally, I was eating lunch in the. I was making sandwiches while I'm watching
He's
this
like,
episode.
yo, who's this old
And
man?
I know Mason's in the kitchen, and I hear the Navy guy go, "One world, one people," and I was like, so these guys are gonna be fine. And I look down and like grab my sandwich, and then I just hear an explosion, and then I look up and I just see the cars in flames, and Mason starts dying. He goes, "Dude, the irony in you saying that, and then 3 seconds later they explode."
No, it was literally right. He's like, oh, they'll be fine.
yeah.
Like
Perfect
that
timing.
quick.
and then I look up and I see this old man, and I was like,
You're like,
"What?"
Yo, Alfred's gone
who's this?
crazy.
Michael Caine off.
And I see he's got like some
Michael Caine.
crazy
Okay,
remote, but I don't even know when the bomb was planted or what.
you just hear Michael Caine like, Master Bruce, I got him.
Bro, that'd be sweet.
Just oops.
And
Well,
then
then-
it goes to
Then we
to
see-
Isaiah Bradley.
Well, then we see Zemo in the
Then it shows
raft,
Zemo,
so
and
we
he's-
know that he's doing.
Oh, because
he's
here's the
still-
news thing.
Yeah, he's
That was
still
a-
running things in
Yeah.
the raft.
That was a cool thing because he like looking at the camera and he like kind of just gives a little grin and then lays down on the bed. And I was like, yeah, that was tight.
Zemo's the best, man.
That
By
was
far.
cool.
Easily the best part of the
then-
show.
So it's
100%.
after that, then it cuts.
Then we see
to-
Valentina talking to John Walker and his wife.
Oh yeah, and
she's
she's like, "Hey, come out
"Oh,
here."
Come out. And he's like, I don't know how I feel about it.
I like how he's like,
Maybe black's not my color. No,
But
he
it
didn't
was-
say that, but
no,
he
I was
comes
like-
out. No, he comes out.
He, like, it's the
and
exact
I was
same,
like,
just
yeah.
black.
it was tight. No, it was
I was
cool
like,
to see him.
there
Though.
it is.
It was cool to see him in the black suit. But yeah,
looks sick.
it's funny that he just goes, "It's just black," and she's like, "Yeah."
I'm gonna
but-
be honest. I didn't notice the difference in the black versus the navy blue.
Oh, it was. What do you mean? It
That
was
suit's so fire, the black and red.
Well, it
Yeah.
could have been because I also
It's
wasn't
got
really
no
paying attention
logos
that
on it
much. But
either. All the logos.
just has
does it
this-
have the star right here?
No,
Yeah.
it's ripped off. It's gone.
No, it had it on. It still had
It's
it.
still
It's
there,
like
but
there,
it's
but it's not,
there.
Like
yeah.
the patch isn't there.
But it's cool because it's
Yeah.
just white, red stripes, all black suit.
Very
and then he has his
comic
gun.
accurate.
He still has the gun.
It looks sick.
And then it's dope. I like how she goes, "No, we don't need a captain." Is that what she's like?
Yeah.
"We don't
Maybe
need."
it's
Or we're
time.
not gonna need a Captain America.
And she goes, "We're gonna need a
US
U.S.
agent."
agent."
And
then
they're
I
like, oh, him and his wife, like, oh my gosh, why didn't we think of that?
"No, then it's so dumb." He goes, "I'm back, guys. I'm
Oh,
back."
that was
He's all-
lame.
I'm back. Like, yeah, he's all excited.
Yeah, he jumps around.
All of a sudden, he breaks out. The boys
Yeah.
are back.
And then we get the
The
30-second
boys are
dance
back.
I'm calling it now. His wife is getting smoked.
Oh,
She's getting
gonna murder her.
That's probably gonna happen.
just lit up
She just
by
they kill
anyone,
her.
and he's gonna go like full dark.
Bro, Zemo's
Oh,
gonna
I
kill
hope.
her. Zemo's gonna kill her. Zemo takes her out. I
No,
bet.
because then they're teammates on Thunderbolts.
Dang it.
I want to know how that's gonna happen because Zemo's whole thing is anti-super soldier, other than Bucky.
He's kind of come to terms. He's like accepted Bucky.
Yeah, he's
should realize
got
all great now,
he's
this
sort
guy.
of a super soldier. Like you're kind of a bad guy, just like them.
Yeah. So,
He doesn't have the soup juice though.
Dude, you don't got soup juice?
Well, he broke it all.
Smart man.
Something might have gotten in his foot.
Wait,
Stepping on it.
he's got a strong. He could do a backtrack super kick.
Big kick backtrack. Guys,
Zemo got it in his foot.
because he's stepping on the serums and they're in glass bottles. Glass could cut his foot and the super soldier juice could get in his foot blood.
Oh no, the
So
episode.
just his right foot is super, guys.
Big kick backdraw.
Big kick, backtrack, big kick.
That's the title of this. Big kick backtrack.
Yeah, so
Well,
after
then we
that,
see.
The episode ends with them at like a barbecue.
Well, you're still skipping things.
I'm trying to
My
get this
favorite-
episode moving.
My
Bro.
favorite part of the episode is right here. Is when Sam meets up with
Oh, we already said
Isaiah
that.
Bradley.
Yeah, but
no, we
you
didn't go into
skipped.
depth into it.
What's
He
the
takes
kid,
him to the
what's the kid's
exhibit.
name again first?
Josh.
Elijah.
The Patriot.
I know it's the Patriot. So what?
No, what's the
it's,
kid's like,
Elijah.
name?
Elijah.
His legal birth name.
Elijah.
Elijah
Elijah.
Bradley.
Elijah.
So they both go with Sam to the exhibit. And you're like, why are they at the Captain America exhibit? And then he turns the corner and he's like, yo,
Dang.
look at
He's
this.
It's
Yo.
you, bronze.
Keep it.
And it's him. It's pretty
Gold.
sweet.
Sick, dude.
He made it for him to,
He made it.
I'm sure he
It's
did.
really crap. He's like,
Sure
I
he did.
crafted this.
He went on his Iron Man-ish. You know?
Dang.
He can't do that.
Don't disrespect the new Captain.
I got emotional watching that scene. I was like, yo, it's a touching scene right here.
That was a
It's
very
good.
touching
It was a
scene
nice scene.
to
I didn't get emotional.
make sure that the
You have
U.S.
no soul.
It was good, but
Yeah, you have no soul. It's okay.
And then Evan, and
I got-
then
What is
happens
very
next?
great because
barbecue.
All right.
Well, can we talk about that scene real quick? That's a very important scene.
No, it was cool. It's like I think it was good for his grandson to see it. I think because I
well,
think
also Isaiah Bradley, who
No, yeah.
literally hated
he
everything
hated,
that
basically-
Captain America stood for
He just hated America. He just
Yeah.
hated the whole country because he's like
because they wronged him.
they
so-
wronged him. They did all that stuff to me.
He was
and
very
then they still-
justified in his
They
feelings.
put me in jail. So that was cool that Sam was able to do that for him.
Yeah,
and
so
then
now that everyone,
I was
can
trying to notice
know
the
who he
things
is.
too behind him, like all the photos, like because it's like screens and whatever in the photos. So I was wondering like if those were like cool.
I was
old
hoping we were
photos.
gonna see because how they have like the old pictures of Captain America. I was gonna hope we were gonna see some young photos of him
That'd
like
be tight.
jumping,
and
like,
his
beating
and his
people up.
suit-
That'd be
and
They
his,
probably wiped all
like,
those from existence.
probably.
his
They
Captain.
probably
America
never
outfit.
took a photo. Yeah. But and then the last scene is literally
Barbecue.
the barbecue, which is yeah.
Yeah.
Evan's
Evan wants to talk
favorite
about
part.
it.
Yeah.
It's literally 30-second scene of
You
him
know
and
what?
Sam.
And then I like
Yeah.
Bucky
Wait,
and
we also
Sam.
completely skipped over Bucky going to that
Oh,
one
Bucky
dude
got his
Oh,
closure.
to tell him about his
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
the
'Cause
man in the
Sam-
first episode.
Because Sam basically just straight up tells him like, bro, he's like, you just gotta like, he's like, you're the
He's
only
like, you're just
person.
avenging right now. He goes, you gotta actually like,
Yeah, you're doing
Yeah.
it for you.
So he
you
goes
gotta be
and
like a
tells him
servant to these people.
he goes and tells him that he killed his son. And then we see it cuts to the therapist's office. There's a present on her little couch where Bucky sat.
Has the
And in it
list.
there's a card that says I
Thanks.
finished the
Yeah.
book, thanks. And then she opens it, it's all the names.
I thought that was
crossed off.
cool seeing
was
them all
cool.
crossed off. I was like, oh.
and then right after too, he's like
He
stops
walks
by the
like,
bar
restaurant.
and sees that the girl's like
I thought he was
kinda, like,
going there
taking
for
care
the
of him.
girl, like the girl's number. I thought he was like finally gonna settle down,
right.
but he might be with Sam's sister.
Yo,
Yeah.
so I wasn't here last episode, so like watching that episode back, I was like, it was funny that he kept flirting with her. And
Sarah.
Sam's like, you
Yes.
can tell Sam's like, bro, like stop flirting with my sister.
Hey, if anyone's
So,
gonna date
she's
your sister,
mine.
you want it to be
He's like,
Bucky.
bro,
Exactly.
yo, Bucky,
Bro,
Bunky.
the dude only has one arm.
Bucky's
sex,
super,
bro. Hold on.
You said
Bucky's-
Bucky sex. You didn't finish the word.
Bucky sex?
dude. Bucky's
Rewatching because I rewatched all the episodes before last night, and Bucky's suit is so clean.
Just the leather
Oh,
jacket.
just that weird
Leather, like blue and
jacket.
red, and then his gold and black arm is the
Bucky
sickest
sex.
thing ever.
No, it would be
Bucky sex.
Yeah, Bucky sex, dude.
That's a
That's
fair
the end
point.
credit
Hunter. Yeah.
scene.
It would be pretty cool too, like if when he was fighting, if that purple showed up, like how Black,
Oh,
you know,
he's got
when,
like-
Black-
Oh, he
when-
could charge in the
yeah, because you know how Black Panther when he fights it, like energy
Yeah.
like stores in his suit. It would be sick because we saw that purple energy when his arm came off, and he goes to put it back on, and you see the purple kind of.
That would make him even crazier.
He could have a sonic punch. Just
That would be sick. So like as he's fighting, you see like the purple kind of charging up, and then he can kind of just like one
See,
punch. and
Marvel needs to take
boom.
some notes from DC. Like DC has sweet, like some, no. Like in the slow motion scenes where like, yeah, they punch something and just things break and stuff. Like imagine him punching someone and just the ground just shattering and
That would be
everything
sick.
slow motion.
Someone posted
Better
a,
fight scenes.
someone posted a clip on Twitter from Winter Soldier where it's him fighting Captain America. Like, remember that first time when they're in the
Yeah,
car?
He's flipping the knife.
Yeah, he had the knife, dude. He was going crazy.
Yeah.
They dumbed him down so much in his fighting. Just because he isn't the Winter Soldier doesn't mean he can't fight like that anymore.
No,
That brainwash wasn't kung fu brainwash.
No,
it was
but-
just
Yeah.
to make him do what they want.
No, but you have to think about it though. When like fighting, although like you're obviously using your brain when you're fighting, it's not just a muscle memory thing. So if he's like out of it in his head, like he's not going to fight that well, obviously.
Also,
yeah,
he
I
doesn't want
do-
to fight.
They should have juiced him up.
I
don't
do
care.
admit that, yeah, he would fight people and like people were getting the
I
best of him.
disagree that he doesn't want to fight. Because when
I don't
they're
think
That guy
oh,
wanted
you
to
didn't
fight the
see
Flag
you didn't
Smashers.
see episode 3. Episode 3
He went
goes
ham in the
on
bar.
people.
Yeah, the
He
bar,
goes
the bar scene
Winter
was probably
Soldier
the best one.
attack,
And
and
he
he goes straight beast mode,
throws
drops
a
like
dude
10
at the
people,
wall.
Yeah.
and he was like, "See how quick it was."
Yeah.
It's like second nature.
And
to
Sam's
him.
like, "Are you okay, guy?"
He's like,
You
"Let's
kind of
go."
just whooped all those people.
Yeah, they severely dumbed down his fighting.
Just some of the
the
fights.
show.
Yeah, there was like some good fight scenes, and then there was some other ones where you're like, "Yo, why are you getting beat up by these
Yeah.
people?"
But Bucky sex.
Bucky sex.
Bucky
dude.
sex.
Come on.
Yeah.
Now let's get to that
End credit
post
scene.
credit
Dude,
scene.
big kick-
Worst end credit scene out of anything
It
Marvel's
sucked.
ever done.
No, there's no.
No,
What's
that was
worse?
The worst one
What's
is the
worst?
Avengers one where they're just eating in the
That was
restaurant.
That's one of the most
That's-
iconic
that's-
ones out of all of them.
That
I
literally,
will
this
literally
one
roast you
sucks.
right now.
that
about your
literally
fucking
made
ears.
people go and eat.
Shawarma.
You can't even
Shawarmas.
see my ears.
Dude, Evan, shawarma sales went up 120% after that.
He has
That
the stats on
scene
his
is
computer.
I got the
actually
stats. I got them.
So fire.
It's just them all quietly just.
That's comedic.
And I love
Just
that
like
they're legit
gold.
eating. And the story behind it too is like they legit went to
No,
that
there
little
was,
restaurant.
like 10 days before.
Okay, I get it. You guys like it. What's the other worst one?
There is no other worse
Oh,
one.
none.
It's
It's
this one. It's this one.
Hi, I'm
Wait,
Sharon.
no.
I'm Sharon Carter and I'm bad.
Thank you for my party.
Yeah, so we're in.
yeah.
Just very loudly.
I got
outside.
access to all these things.
It's like
We got
like
weapons,
this, look at-
data,
Mason.
storage.
Mason, it's like look at she's like barely outside. Like say like you're right behind me.
No, I'm the senator. All right, so I think it went good.
Yeah, hey,
so
so
like-
we just pardoned
So
Sharon.
listen, we're in. We got secrets. We got all top secret weapons. I got all access. Okay, we're
Yeah,
in.
you got the shot?
guys. We're
Take
in. Just
Yay!
done.
I'm back.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Sharon.
The worst one is in Thor: The Dark World where he just kisses Jane.
No, that was passionate.
Kisses Jane?
Dude,
Yeah.
you mean
Why didn't
Boss
she?
Jane?
Why didn't Sharon kiss the senator? You ever ask yourself that?
It was so lame too.
What
with-
would you have wanted the end scene to be? Because I was,
Her
very
being a
disappointed.
scroll, something referring to another different project, like say,
I mean,
know.
it's kind of alley-ooping for the
Shang-Chi.
next
I
project.
know what
Shang-Chi,
Evan would want.
sorry.
Cap on the moon.
Bucky sex. Oh,
Whoa.
with Cap on the Moon.
Cap on
Yeah.
the moon. Bucky sex with a scroll.
What?
Eating shawarma. And then the ants drumming in the back of Ant-Man.
Evan's got some weird fantasies, man.
Marvel,
Weird, man.
call me.
Weird.
Marvel, please listen
Yeah,
to me.
so
I have a great request.
my note for the post-credit scene, oh sweet, more Sharon Carter, eye roll emoji. Because
It just makes no sense.
her character is so forced.
It makes no sense.
You know what I'm still very upset about? After all, we're 5 years after, no, we're 4 years after Guardians of the Galaxy 2, where they first teased Adam, and they never mention him again.
And we're still not getting him in the new
Yeah.
Guardians, James Gunn's.
So for that
In the
reason,
Eternals,
You
we
talking
might
about
get
the
something
warlock,
about
bro?
him.
You talking about that warlock?
yeah.
Adam
So for that
Warlock.
reason, I'm gonna say
Or
that's
Nova.
the worst because it led
You had
to
the Nova
absolutely
Corps.
That's,
nothing.
that's the best, not the best, but
bring
Its
Nova
worst is
or Adam.
its value is essentially nothing because they've done nothing with it, and it's getting to the point where it's too late. Where it's like you guys
Or-
waiting so long. It's
or-
almost 5 years.
Listen, or
Yeah.
how dope would have this been?
this one's
because
by far the worst. It's just so stupid, dude.
was it the last episode?
Sharon's just
Yeah, when Bucky hands over Zemo and she says something about, "Hey, White Wolf." Like, what if the end credit scene was like him in Wakanda in like some sick White Wolf outfit? That'd be pretty fire.
him just shirtless. You
Bucky
know?
sex.
I was
Huggy.
thinking because I was like, yeah, he can't be called the Winter Soldier
No.
because he's not the Winter Soldier anymore. And don't just call him Bucky because it's not a cool superhero name.
Call him Bucky
He has
sex.
to become.
no, it's
he has
Bucky.
to become the White Wolf at some point.
Well, No, it is lame that they literally called him that in the comics. It was so dumb. It was just Cap and Bucky, and like he literally had his like his
He's
little,
Robin.
Yeah,
He was
legit
Robin.
he was Marvel's Robin because he had like this dumb looking little outfit with like a little.
I think he had like the underwear.
He had a blue. It was like a blue suit with like red gloves, red boots, and a red
underwear.
like little eye band thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the red chonies on. I'm like, bro, we need him to be the White Wolf. That would be sweet.
So let's get into
we're
our final
running,
our final thoughts of the series.
Rating of the whole show out of 10.
We'll start with you.
No, end on me.
Okay.
All right.
I'd give it an 8.
Oh, all right.
What do you rate the last episode?
I'd give it an 8.
Wow.
Generous. I'm gonna be very
Because you
harsh.
like action.
Overall show, I'd say.
I'm not too big on if there's too much action. I'm like, okay, you guys are just doing the same thing.
So I
kind of like the show more than WandaVision.
toward in the last episode I was
Okay.
like, okay, yeah. What?
I said okay because
Oh,
I said
okay.
I might like the
Oh,
show more
wait.
than WandaVision.
In the last
And
episode I
Chase
was
was
like,
like-
I like this one better, Loki.
One quick thing that I thought was a hint to an upcoming Marvel show was Sam says something about
Those people are eternal.
he's talking about political he's talking about political stuff, and he says like a something god.
Oh,
And I feel like that was that line right there was totally referring to
I thought that just
Loki.
referenced Thor.
No,
I
it
did too.
was towards Loki because in the Loki show he's like runs for president. I feel like that was a little Easter egg hint of him referencing Loki. You know,
That's an Eric
He's
Voss
like,
reach,
so
but I respect it.
He's like, low key, you're gonna live for like
A god.
eternity, and like
Loki?
look at the moon night. Wow.
Oh, it's night. Oh no,
Man, I was dead in my pool.
My job
Sometimes-
is to
You know
be
that
a
wolf?
guardian
Sometimes
I-
for the holidays.
feel like I can live for
Isaiah told me I was special.
eternity.
I feel like a mutant, and I have a Wolverine as a pet.
Oh, watch out! There's a Black Widow on your shoulder.
Magneto.
He squeezes it out
we're
again.
Doctor Doomed.
Hey, give me
That's
a Mephisto.
fantastic.
Hey, give me a Mephisto.
The devil's in the details.
All right, so I'd give the show.
I'm gonna bump my rating down
Yo,
to 7.5.
You want to hear this sick Eminem song? It's called Venom. Looks right at the camera. Like, are you kidding me right now?
Man.
Venom.
All right,
Yeah, yeah.
overall
Get 'em.
episode 7.7.
For this episode, what about the whole series?
No, I meant series.
Series, I'm gonna go
Episode.
7.5.
7.7.
7.5.
This
7.5 to 8.
episode, action plus emotional stuff, pretty good. Probably like a 8.9.
Wow.
I like the fitting emotional stuff. You know,
I'd give the show an 8, and then this episode,
he's gonna give it a bad rating.
Maybe like a
Watch.
4.
I give it a max of a 5.
Oh, okay.
I didn't care for the episode at all. I
I
don't
give the
think it
whole
ended
series a 7. I give the episode a 4. The 4 is because of the nice
Emotion.
moments
That
about
was good.
Isaiah Bradley and Captain America.
Everything else can go in a dumpster.
The whole fight scene. was
Sharon
the biggest
sucks.
disappointment
Carly
in my
sucks.
life.
Flag Smashers suck. Ugh.
Yeah.
The episode, it was, man.
I think it's important to take into consideration that this is not what the show is supposed to be. Because remember, they were going to do the whole pandemic thing.
Yeah, it was
So-
supposed to all be about a virus and stuff, and maybe that could have been more of a dark story of like the Flag Smashers like trying to kill everyone in the world rather than like I don't know whatever
Marvel.
they were doing.
Go a little dark. It's okay.
Well, I don't think
Go
the
a little
Flag Smashers
dark.
would have tried to kill.
No,
I
they
think
got the dark
or
They were-
vaccines.
Oh, they were
stole.
they were trying to steal vaccines
They got
to
US
save
agent.
people. I don't know. It was lame.
He already killed someone in cold blood.
That was the
Go more
first.
dark.
They said that was the first time seeing like blood like that from Marvel.
That was definitely the most
Well,
like gruesome
besides
scene in
Deadpool.
Marvel.
You can't like
Yeah.
But
if
Deadpool
you
wasn't
take Deadpool out of
considered.
it, if you take
In
Deadpool
the
out of
MCU.
it, then yeah,
Yeah.
like that's like the first.
Well, he's going to be. So
Yo,
there's
Deadpool.
hope for future projects.
I like
Yo,
that
what if
they're
Deadpool was
keeping-
introduced in Loki somehow?
I feel like he should
That's
have already
possible.
been introduced in WandaVision and this show. Just have a
Every
random
show.
appearance because that's what he is in the comics.
If he was in
I'm
this show,
excited
then that
for
would have just
Loki.
been crazy.
They said they wanted to have him just appear in every like little thing.
It would just be
He
so
has not.
hilarious to see him like in the background walking as Deadpool. Like
Just like he doesn't even
Bro.
have to have any like lines. He literally just can just
Or,
be
like,
somewhere.
Sam falls on the ground and then you just see a hand reach in. You're like, is that Deadpool? lifts him up. He's like, hey, get back out there, space his butt. All right. And then just dips.
Yeah.
I would be like, best show ever.
Oh my gosh.
Best show. 9. This episode got a 9. But yeah.
Like, because Bucky with his arm like punches someone, and then Deadpool's like just head comes from like the side, and just typical
Did you
Ryan.
see that?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds' voice. Just, oh my God, he punched that guy across the thing.
Yo, he punched him dead into the pool.
Oh
My movie's coming
God.
Bye.
I want to see Deadpool just kicking it in Wakanda.
I want to see Deadpool versus Moon Knight. Them fighting.
I want to see Deadpool naked again.
I actually mostly care for Moon Knight. That's the thing I'm most excited for.
Well, next up on the MCU
Loki.
agenda now is Loki, June 11th.
Well, no, Black Panther. Or, sorry, not Black Panther. I don't know why that. Black Widow.
Says Black Widow's July 9th.
When's Loki?
June 11th.
I don't know how old
Do we
this
have
article is.
anything
Let me see
coming
how-
out?
Let
We
me see how
got
old this
anything
is.
coming out next month? Anything in May?
Nope.
It says Black Widow's in July.
When's the
July
next
9th.
Star Wars thing?
Who
I thought there was a
cares?
bunch
I
of Star
don't
Wars
care. I
stuff
don't
too.
want
They
anything
said
Star
they're
Wars
taking
for
a break.
10 years.
Huh?
Don't give anything Star
They
Wars
said
for
they're
10
taking
years.
a break for like 3 years.
Oh,
It's
really?
good because
Taika Waititi's in the next movie.
Oh, he's
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be
the next
fire.
one.
they went too hard with Star Wars, and I was like, bro, it's too much.
Bro, I
Can't
love
do
Star
it.
Wars. Keep making Star Wars stuff.
No.
You guys are just mad because of The Force Awakens was so bad when it really wasn't. It was very entertaining.
I
Not
like
the,
Force
the
Awakens.
last one was Rise of
Well,
Skywalker.
I'm talking about that
sucked.
whole series.
Rise of
No,
Skywalker.
I felt
sucked
annoyed because I
butt.
was getting another Star Wars movie every. It was what Rogue One,
And
which
what's
was
wrong
good.
with that?
I
Rise of
think it's too
Skywalker
much
doo doo juice.
because it kind of takes away the whole
Are
suspense.
you excited when Drake drops every year?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Well, he
my
hasn't
bad.
dropped since 2018.
Same for
technically.
me. Star Wars. Keep dropping them.
But
Every
Drake
month,
doesn't
if there was a new
suck.
project, I would
when
watch
Drake was dropping every year, the quality of his work was dropping as well.
Not really. Views was
That's what
amazing.
you got with Scorpion.
Views was amazing.
it. Scorpion was just a miss.
Exactly.
Views came out 1 year after Furious Too Late, and that's his best album. So
Thank you for listening.
hold up. What are we? Nah, we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
There's nothing else to talk about.
I was gonna think out
Show.
another
That
question.
concludes.
I think that's it, really.
Today there was announced that Captain America 4 movie is happening.
Oh, that's legit too.
That's going to be
Rotten
very,
Tomatoes is posting about it.
very, very fire.
Once
gonna
Kevin
be
Feige
interesting.
announces it, then I'll believe
I
it.
think they're
Watching
not
it,
going to do a
Kevin
season 2,
Feige.
and U.S. Agent's going to fight Cap in that.
I think it's
I hope
interesting.
not. I want them to go their separate ways.
It's going to be weird.
I
It's
wanna
not
see
going to
his
be
own
weird.
thing.
It's going to take
U.S.
some.
Agent is the main bad guy to Captain America. Like,
Yeah, come on, guy.
It's going to be interesting to see like Steve Rogers play Captain America for the first 3, and then Sam is taking on like the mantle now,
mhm.
where people are going to be like, "Oh, don't call it Captain America 4. Give it like
Call it
something
something
else."
new.
Yeah.
New
Captain
America.
Sam America.
What that guy say when Sam comes out? Is he like, yo, that's like a Black Falcon?
That's the Black
or-
Falcon.
Yeah, it's the Black Falcon. He's like, no, that's Captain America. I just thought that was funny.
That was pretty tight.
No, and then
I was like, that's the kid's grandpa.
yeah,
That's what I thought. I was like,
I thought it
'cause
was him too.
They talked about Black Falcon earlier in the
The
show.
little
Oh.
kid's like, yo, Black Falcon. He's like, yo, man. He's like, y'all need to learn some respect.
Yeah.
But
All right, but
great Falcon
Overall,
and Winter Soldier.
Cool
a
show.
good show. Ended poorly, but
Ended very bad. Follow us on Instagram at Certified Average Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at The Cap Tweets. Go subscribe to our YouTube. Watch, like the videos, leave a comment. The Certified Average Podcast on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube and you made it this far, thank you. If you're listening on whatever platform, go watch it on YouTube. I don't care if you've already listened to it and you don't want to again. Go do it because we don't care. We need the numbers. We only care about the numbers. We don't care about our listeners.
my
Hey,
gosh.
download.
Not true.
Just
Leave a
download.
review.
not true.
Also, go
Yeah, I'm
and
joking,
comment.
by the way.
Big bat truck kick.
Big Bat Truck Kick.
And
Big
Bucky
Kick Bat
Sex.
Truck.
Big kick bat truck.
Bucky sex.
And Sharon sucks.
Bucky sex.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
Bucky sex.
Bye.
Bucky sex.